Okay, G-Man, go ahead.
Yeah, you said that they have to ask him what.
Yeah, just tell him. I mean, ask him question about
I don't have any
Islam.
questions. You want him to talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, you believe that Prophet Muhammad is the best example for mankind, right? Yeah, just take it from there.
I'm just a Muslim, and what do you want me to say?
Yeah, Sippy can hear you. Sippy,
Well, yeah, she is a Muslim, that's all. Obviously, she does not know much about Islam, maybe. But shouldn't you know why you are a Muslim? Why you are a Muslim? What is the reason you are a Muslim?
I believe in God first. I mean, I believe, what's going on? Can I hear you?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm Muslim. I believe in God, and I believe in the on the creation. I believe that.
Can you bring the microphone to her? I hear nothing.
Yes. Hello? Can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I say that I'm a Muslim first of all because I believe that there is a being who is more superior and who is in charge of both people. That's one. And second, it's Muslim because
Can you speak louder, please? Can you get closer to the microphone?
yes. Second,
Yeah.
give me to hear it. Yeah. And on the second part, I'm a Muslim because I believe that God only create only one religion, and the religion of all of the prophets from Adam, peace be upon him, to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is Islam.
So why the Quran call us the Christians, and he said the Quran, in the Quran it says the Christian and the Jews will go to heaven if the religion only Islam? Isn't the Quran says that those who they are Jews and those who they are Christians and those who they are Sabi'in, they will go to heaven? So how the religion only is Islam, but we are called the Christians in the Quran and we will go to heaven?
But the Quran didn't say that.
No, Quran, no, the Quran says that. Let us open the Quran, chapter 2, verse number 62. Chapter 2, verse number 62. I will give you the link.
Let us go on. Let us go on chapter 3.
Yeah, chapter 2, verse number 62. And this is the verse.
Let us go.
Okay.
Because I don't want to go just, then you can just guide me to whatever chapter I have to go.
No, I'm just having a dialogue with you. You said Islam is the only religion, but this is a contradiction in the Quran. Yes, the Quran says the religion for Allah is Islam, but then Allah, he says the Jews, what the Jews are, Jews who don't believe, they don't believe Islam, obviously. The Christian, they worship the Messiah. The Jews, they worship Uzair according to the Quran. And the Sabi'in, they worship stars. So how the religion is for Allah is only Islam, as the Quran says, but in different verse says, Christians, Sabi'in, and Jews, they will go to heaven.
I tried to find that even Surah Al-Imran, when Surah Al-Imran, when God said that the only religion acceptable is Islam, that's one. And after that, I try to remember, it's like between, I sent you the last time, which number is it?
I understand. Which number what?
Yeah. The number, Surah Al-Imran.
Al-Imran, chapter number 3. Verse number 19. Verse number 19. Yeah, but if you read that chapter,
it's not verse number 19. It's not verse number 19.
Chapter 3, verse number 19. Yes, I'm sure.
It's not number 19.
It is number 19.
Sure.
I'm very sure too.
Okay, let's go to verify.
Yeah, chapter 3, verse number 19.
No, I'm not talking about this one.
Okay, what you're talking
about? It's like,
maybe you mean 385.
No, it's not 385 because I read it like last night. It's between chapter number 60 to 80.
Tell me what the verse is saying.
That's what
the verse is saying. Isn't it the verse says that Allah accept only Islam as religion?
Yes.
Okay, this is 85.
85.
But as you see, this is a contradiction, because a second ago I showed you the Quran saying that the Jews, the Sabi'in, the Christians will go to heaven. So only Islam will go to heaven, or Jews and Christian and Sabi'in will go to heaven.
And which part of the Quran say that Jews and Christians will go to heaven?
Maybe you were not listening to me. I just showed you the verse. In the Ladina Hadu. Here we
Which
go.
part?
This is a chapter 2, verse number 62. Those who they are Jews, and those who they are Christian, and those who they are Sabian, and whoever believe in Allah, and the last day, and do good deed will go to heaven. They have no worry. So how the religion only accepted by Allah is Islam, and then he accepts Christianity, he accepts Judaism, and he accepts the religion have nothing to do with both. This is a Sabian. The Sabian, they believe that the God of the Jews and the God of the Christians is the devil, literally. The Sabian, even in their book, in the book it's called Kanza Rabba, they say that, not in Kanza Rabba, actually, in one other book.
But when you read a surah, you don't finish to read everything.
You can read everything if you want. It doesn't matter. Read it. It says the Christian and the Jews and the Sabian, they will go to heaven.
Because you need to let me speak. Because when you read a verse, you need to read the entire verse.
Okay, read it. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Give me the answer. How the Sabian will go to heaven? The Sabian, they worship stars. Tell me how the Sabian they will go to heaven. They don't believe in any of the God of the Christian and the Jews.
It's a conversation.
Yeah, I'm saying to you. Okay, I'm asking you how the Sabian. No problem. How the Sabian will go to
that we have. But if you don't let me talk,
I'm letting you talk. I'm giving you the mic. I'm giving you the mic. How the Sabian will go to heaven? Go ahead.
Oh, you told me that how the Sabian should go to heaven, how the Sabian should do something. And I told you that you just when you read the verse, you don't read the entire
No
verse.
problem. Based on your understanding, you did read the whole Quran, lady.
It's not based on me.
Okay, no problem. Not based on you. You did read the whole Quran. That's wonderful. Now give me the answer after reading the whole Quran. How the Sabian will go to heaven?
But if you can let me talk, because
I'm letting you talk. I'm letting you talk. Go ahead. You see?
It's not about
okay. How? Let me. Okay. I'm not going to talk no more. How the Sabian? You did read the whole Quran. I'm not going to talk no more. I will give you the mic. How the Sabian will go to heaven? Go ahead.
Okay, then let me finish. First of all, I want to finish this verse because the information you gave wasn't complete. The verse is not finished. We need to read the entire verse.
Go ahead.
That's one. And I saw me place in Surah Al-Baqarah too, who say that if a Christian, that's why God called them the people of the book, because they have been given the book before them by Prophet Musa alayhi salam and Prophet Jesus alayhi salam.
Okay.
That's why God called them the people of the book, and He said that with what they have in the end, they should be able to recognize the Quran as the last message. That's the message of God, because He give them first of all the first revelation, the first book. Then those priests and whoever they should be in charge, but they send it to reveal pies to people. They didn't conserve it, and now he talk to a people from the book. The people from the book at the time of Moses, peace be upon him, the people who used to follow Moses, they don't have any problem. Whenever they
lady, I ask you, why the Sabian they will go to heaven? You start telling me about people of the book. What Sabian have to do with people of the book?
Okay. If you can give me 1 minute, then I will just read all. I read the all. How would I say that? The all sword. And I will see, and then people can realize.
Read the whole book, no problem. Give me the answer. Why the Sabian will go to heaven? Read from the first page in the Quran to the last page. Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready to read. If you give me enough time, I'm ready to read.
But you are not doing it. You are start talking about the Christians and the Jews. I told you the question was why the Sabian will go to heaven. You start talking about people of the book.
Because because what you are doing is pretty much, if I can say that, it's just manipulation.
Okay, you see, prove it. I ask you, who is the one doing manipulation? It's you. I ask you about. I did not ask you. I did not ask about the Christian and the Jews. I said how the Sabian who worship stars,
if we have to talk like that, nobody will be able to understand nothing.
Okay, tell me who is the Sabi'in. Go ahead. You see, you are afraid of giving me a very simple answer. Why the Sabi'in will go to heaven? You give me a speech. You are giving me a speech.
I'm just telling you, I have to finish first to
no,
read,
you can finish later. Just tell me now as a start. Why the Sabi'in? Yeah, start with the Sabi'in. So with the Sabi'in, start with the Sabi'in. I'm not asking about the Christians. I'm not asking about the Christians.
If you want to have this kind of conversation, we're gonna have this kind of conversation. If you want us to have this kind of conversation, we're gonna have this kind of
conversation. Why you are answering about something? Why you want to answer about something I did not ask you? Did I ask you about the Christians? I said the Sabi'in.
You call me and you tell me about like why are you a Muslim? And I told you I'm a Muslim because of so reason, because of so reason. And you give me a verse. And when you give me that verse, you didn't even read everything. You just read one part, and after that you tell me why God said like with Sabi'in we enter in heaven. At least let me read.
Read, who cares? Okay, I'm giving you them. You start talking about the Christians, you start talking about Musa, you start talking about Jesus. The Sabi'in, they don't have Jesus. The Sabi'in don't have Musa. Listen, the Sabi'in, they don't have. The Sabi'in don't have. Listen, you are like a radio station. I mean, there is a problem in those countries like Nigeria. They will not let you talk. They will not let you talk.
It's not about this.
Listen, lady. Okay, let me repeat again. Let me repeat again. Can you give me the answer why the Sabi'in will go to heaven? Forget about the Christians. Listen.
If you want to have a...
Lord have mercy. So, why the Sabi'in will go to heaven? Forget about the Jews and the Christians. I don't want to know about the Christians and the Jews now. Tell me the Sabi'in. Why the Sabi'in will go to heaven? Go ahead.
Let me finish with the traveler.
Start with the Sabi'in. Okay, go ahead. Okay.
You cannot come like that and just tell me like, okay, like in the Quran, that part, and start to explain to me. I'm not a scholar. This is one. I'm not a scholar. It's like we didn't really agree to say like, okay, why now we're gonna talk and you have to make study about this part, and I have to make study about this part. And after that, when we will be online, then after that you can give your argument, I will give my argument. You are a scholar, or you are I believe that you are a man of knowledge. You cannot come like that and just somebody you ask about that person, why do you believe in that? And that person try to respond to you. And you know, I'm not a scholar. If I was a scholar, I would be able like to give you all of the like the
so why you are making a speech? Why you don't tell me I do not know, and that's it?
I'm not making a speech because English is my
English is not my first language too. English is not my first language. My first language is Arabic. So again, do you know why? Okay, why the Christian will go to heaven? Listen, okay, why the Christians in the time of Muhammad they will go to heaven? Give me the answer. Why the Christian in the time of Muhammad? In the time of Muhammad, when this verse was given, this is in the time of Muhammad. So why the Christian in the time of Muhammad will go into heaven? Go ahead.
If you want to have this kind of conversation, like nobody will be able to learn nothing from.
It's up to you.
Nobody.
People are listening. People are listening. You are unable to answer. Either the Christian will go to heaven because the Christian in the time of Muhammad. Okay, lady, just go. Just go. Just go.
People need to know. I won't go like that. People need to know that they have to read the old verse.
Okay, no problem. You did read the whole Quran. You keep crying, saying, I read the whole verse. Who's holding you? I'm asking you why the Christian will go to heaven in the time of Muhammad. In the time of Muhammad, we have the gospel of Luke, of Mark, of John. So how we will go to heaven of Islam if we believe that Jesus is God? This is the question.
Like that, we didn't agree about like, okay, why now we're gonna study this specific verse. We didn't agree about it.
Just let her go. Just let her go. Bye bye. Just bye bye.
You can just tell me bye bye. Just bye bye.
Just bye bye.
Listen to you. They have to go to read that verse.
Okay, go and read. Okay, go and read the verse. Go and read the verse. Okay, go and read the verse. Okay, that's it. Okay, bye bye. Thank God I'm single. Unbelievable.
She almost gave you high blood pressure, bro. We have another Muslim, by the way.
Do you see why I'm still single until now? I mean, I don't know what to do. Okay, give me why we'll go to heaven. The Christian in the time of Muhammad, even the Quran say that the Christian believe that Jesus is God. The Jews believe that Uzair is Jesus, son of Allah. Uzair is the son of Allah. Okay, how does a Christian will go to heaven in the time of Muhammad? He did not say, you see, he said the same word. He used the word Nasara. He used the word Hadu, which means the Yahud. So how the Jews will go to heaven? He said the Jews. He did not say some of the Jews. He didn't say some of the Christians. Those who believe, those are the Muslims. And those who they are Jews, those are the Jews. And those who they are Christians, okay, and the Sabi'in, they believe in worshiping stars. The Sabi'in even believe that there is angels, they are the creators. They are creatures made of light, and they are the creators. So the second you ask them a question, they start crying drama. I did not say I'm a scholar. Okay, I did not say you are a scholar. I'm talking to you. Is that how you, you want to answer the question? You don't let me read. Okay, go on. Do you need to read the whole Quran to tell me the answer? Give me why? Well, we will go to heaven. Allah, He sent the Isa to the Christians. Who said so? The Quran, stupid Quran. This is your book. But Isa never exists in our Bible. We don't have a person, his name is Isa. And how Moses is a Muslim? The Hadith says that Moses and Muhammad, and Adam, which is very funny. I mean, how Moses he met Adam? I want to know. In Starbucks? Look at this. This is the mad Muhammad. Adam and Moses, they have a fight. Let us see. Where is the Hadith?
If you can't find it, I can get it for you.
No problem. Moses says to Adam, there is a reason. There must be something maybe in my browser. I'm not sure, because nothing is working for me in this website. Never happened before. So the Hadith says that Moses and Adam, they have an argument. I don't know what's happening. I cannot find anything. Yeah, you see, everybody can find except me. I don't know what's happening. All right.
It's in chat. I already posted.
All right. I just thank you for. Yeah, here it says, Adam and Moses argue with each other. Moses said to Adam, you are Adam whose mistake expelled you from paradise. Adam said to him, you are Moses who Allah. Actually, the hadith is short. It is the longer hadith. So anyway, Moses, he believed in the original sin based on this. So how Moses is a Muslim if he believed in the original sin? As you see, this is supposedly Moses after he died. He met with Adam, who is dead already. And now they are having coffee in the coffee shop in the death platform. And Moses, who is a Muslim prophet according to Muhammad, he believed that because of Adam's sin, we are out of heaven. This is what original sin is about. So how is a Muslim? Islam refused original sin. From the beginning to the end, they laugh at it. And the translation, by the way, here is false. There is no mistake. What mistake? False translation. It says in Arabic, khati'atuka, your sin. You see those hypocrites, when they translate, because they are hypocrite, they want to fix it because the Muslim, they say prophet don't commit sin. But then it says in the front of us, because of your sin, we are out of heaven. And then Adam, he said to Moses, are you, and this is in different version of this hadith, are you blaming me for a destiny which Allah created for me to do 40,000 years before He created me? Another hadith, 40 years. So how Moses is a Muslim? We go to Isa. How Isa is a Muslim and he did not get married? Isn't it Islam against being single? Isn't it the Quran says that those who they are monks, this is a fabrication of their own? This is an invention, like their own fabrication. And then the same stupid Quran says that Mary, she was a nun. She devoted herself to Allah. But the Quran says this is false. There is no way you can do that. It's haram. So this is why we say Muhammad is the biggest stupid hijacker. And those people, the only way for them to believe in Islam is not to listen. Allah is in control of anything. How Allah in control of anything? Muhammad died by poison. Yet Allah, He promised Muhammad, nobody can harm you.
CP, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we have a Muslim who he kept saying that you're scared of him. He's been trying to get in for like 10 minutes. I didn't want to interrupt you.
All right, let him come, Mr. Scare.
Yeah, gaseous clay. Yeah, he keep talking about you're scared and
All right.
So
Go ahead, Mr. Clay.
Hi, how's it going, guys?
Fine, go ahead. Are you a Muslim, sir?
Alhamdulillah.
What does that mean, Alhamdulillah?
All praise due to Allah.
Who is the first one who said that word?
Alhamdulillah, Adam.
No, it's also Allah.
What the heck?
Yeah, isn't it the Quran says Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen?
Yes.
Okay, that is Allah, right? This is verse number 1 in the Quran. So if you go to verse number 1 and verse number 2, it says Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Who is talking? Allah. So how Allah is praising Allah? Explain to us. Go ahead.
He's teaching you how to pray.
No, he's not. You see, in Quran, when Allah is saying pray like this, he say qul, which means say. Do you see the word say? Nowhere. Are you there?
What's your point?
I did not hear you. What?
I said, what's your point? What's your point?
My point, the Quran cannot be from, I mean, if the Quran is the one is talking is Allah, there's no way Allah will say in the name of Allah. I'm talking to you now, I'm Christian Prince. Is it right to say in the name of Christian Prince? You will laugh at me.
Yeah, that's different.
Why is different? If Allah is the one is talking, why he say in the name of Allah? He can say in the name of Allah if he is a person he is other than Allah. So he is speaking in the authority of Allah, and this is why he is saying in the name of Allah. But if I am Allah, then I will not say in the name of Allah. Did Jesus say in the name of Jesus?
What's the issue with that?
Well, because this is making the Quran not right. The whole thing is wrong. Okay, forget about this. Go ahead, because you just said Alhamdulillah. So I wanted to know, and obviously it doesn't make sense. So tell me why you are a Muslim, my friend.
Islam is the only religion with complete guidance for every aspect of life.
All right. Well, I just asked a question before you called me. I don't know if you heard me. That Allah, he say in the Quran, the one who Allah misguide, nobody can guide him.
Sure.
Why Allah is misguiding people if Islam is religion of guidance? You just said guidance. You said yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, how is religion of guidance if Allah is the one who is misguiding people?
No, I said it has complete guidance for every aspect of life. That was my answer.
But you are a person who believes in destiny.
Yeah, so when I say guidance, I mean every aspect of life. Yeah, that means the way you live, it tells you how to do it.
What that would make any difference? Because simply as if it is destiny, your prophet, he says that Allah, he made a destiny about how much fornication he will do. So what is the point of the guidance of life if you will have to do fornication? Allah, he made a destiny for you if you want to be a thief. So what guidance will do to me if it's destiny to be a thief? So
that doesn't address my point. So that's a whole different conversation. I said
no, it's not different conversation. It's a whole guidance, right? Whole guidance. Okay, but guidance will not work because at the end of the day, what will take over is destination. It's not a guidance book I follow because I don't have the free will to follow.
So I'm not talking about the afterlife. I'm talking about in this world, aspects of life in this world. Islam has answers for everything. He has an answer for everything, basically.
Okay, you just said I will go with you. You said the Quran have an answer for everything.
Islam.
Okay, Islam is an answer for everything. Wonderful. So how does sun set in a muddy, boiling water?
It doesn't say that.
It does say that. You say you speak Arabic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, read it for me.
So Dhul Qarnayn, it appeared to him. It doesn't say that.
You said you speak Arabic. If you can show me the word appear to him, I will shave my beard, which is so long. Go ahead, show me the word appear.
Yeah, so it doesn't say, it's his perspective.
Where it says his perspective.
That's if you read the context, it's obvious.
Where is the context? Show it to me. It's not there. It says they are asking Muhammad about Dhul Qarnayn. The Jews, they came to Muhammad. They made him think that Dhul Qarnayn is a prophet. He took the bait. And now he came back to them. He says, okay, Allah told me this. They are asking you, and this is the verse, chapter 18, verse number 83. They ask you about Dhul Qarnayn. Say, I shall recite to you something about his story. So it's not his perspective. Allah is talking. And then he says, until he keep going away. In verse number 86, until he reach the sitting place of the sun. Is that his perspective? No. Allah is talking. It's not the guy talking. Until when he reached the sitting place of the sun, he found it sitting in a spring of a bloody mud, hot water, boiling water. where is the word perspective and where is the word appear to him? I will tell you, you Muslims, you have to add it to fix a big mistake in the Quran.
Oh, never bad. So if you read the story here and pull up the verse.
Read it. So you see, sadly, what the Muslims they do, they add words, it's not there, to fix their book. And they say to us, the Quran is a book of guidance. But the book of guidance, we need to insert 10,000 bracket in the verse to make it sound better or sound right. So we add the word, it appeared to him from his perspective, this is what he thought. But all those words are not exist, nowhere to be found.
Yeah, so wajanaha, it says it right there.
Wajadaha, he found it, thank you very much. Wajada in Arabic mean he found. It's not he thought.
No, if it's how that's his perspective.
Yeah, but Allah is the one. No, he did not find. He said he found. He didn't say he thought. He said he found her sitting. He reached the sitting place of the sun. Where is the sitting place of the sun? There is no sitting place of the sun. So here he's talking about a place, physical place. He keep going, keep going. Verse before he says, so he flew away until, who's talking? Allah, not the guy. Until he reached the sitting place of the sun. He found it sitting in a spring of a black, muddy, hot water. And you hear, by the way, how in the word that will work with the word perspective. Have you ever heard of somebody saw and he thought that the sun going inside a spring of water? The spring of water is little tiny thing, spring of water. How the spring of water or the sun is going there?
So this is how it appeared to him. In the Quran, the Quran tells you how the sun moves. In Surah Yasin, it says, I shouldn't find the verse. It says it goes on its course. It's a set course.
Okay, wonderful. Who knows the interpretation for the Quran? You or Muhammad?
Yeah, but before we get into like this, you're going away from the point that I made.
No. Who knows? You gave me a verse from the Quran about the sun move.
Yeah.
Okay, who is the one who knows how the sun? What the verse meaning? What the verse meaning? You or your prophet?
The Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
Okay, your prophet in the hadith, he says the sun, sit in a hot water. And this is hadith, and this is a sahih chain. So if you're a prophet, he says that. Did your prophet he say that from his perspective too?
So you're going away from the point that I was making.
No, I'm not. Your prophet said the sun set in a muddy, bloody water.
Yeah, but so, you're not refuting the point that I made. I said that I'm Muslim because Islam has complete guidance for every aspect of life.
So you are still a Muslim because of this mistake?
No, it's not. Like this has nothing to do with if Islam has guidance for every aspect of life.
No, this have to do because Allah. They are asking Muhammad about Zul Qurnayn. The answer is coming from Allah. So now how Allah is God, and yet he think such a thinking that he found the sitting place of the sun, and then he found the sun sitting in murky water.
Yeah, so we can talk about this subject, but it goes away from the point I was making.
Why is going away? This is the core of it. If this is Allah is talking, then Allah he can't be wrong. But all of us we knew that this is wrong.
whatever scientific thing in the Quran has nothing to do whether Islam has guidance for every aspect of life.
This is not scientific. This is very silly. The sun doesn't set in murky water.
It's scientific.
This is not scientific. This is silly. There's nobody in the world who believe in such a thing. And not only that, if you go later here, and then this guy, he keep going until he found where the rising place of the sun. So the Quran teach that there is a rising place for the sun, and there is a setting place of the sun. So this guy, he spent his life between going from the east to the west. He went all the way where the sun set. He found the city in muddy water, and then he changed direction. He went to the east until he reached the sitting place of the sun. And then what he found, that is the sun rising and the people who didn't have a cover. And then he kept going, and then he found a group of people. They told him about Gog and Magog, and then he built between them, between those people and Gog and Magog, a dam made of copper and copper and what is iron, copper or iron. But what is this dam? And those Gog and Magog are by trillion at number. Your prophet, he said, each one of us is equal. From their side, there's 1,000, and each one of them, before he die, he make 1,000 babies. So imagine from the time of Muhammad until now, or the time of Zulqarnain, how many trillion they are, not billions. Where we can find them, and where is the dam?
So the dam has already been destroyed.
If they are destroyed, then they have, and then the end of the time, because this is the sign of the judgment day.
Yeah, so they've already been released. So
the judgment day did not happen then, because according to your prophet and according to the Quran, it says that those Gog and Magog, they are, when they leave the hole, they open the hole in the wall, they will invade Mecca immediately.
No, it doesn't say that.
Okay, here we go. Are you sure that you are a person, you know your religion? Huh?
Repeat what you just said. I didn't hear what you said.
Are you sure that you know your religion? Because I don't know. It sounds like you do not know. What are you talking about? Here we go. This is your Quran. Chapter 21, verse number 96. It says, until the hole is open, Gog and Magog, they will come from every way. And this is the day of judgment. The promise of Allah, the day of resurrection. Verse number 96 and 97. So if you say to me, and everybody heard you, that the dam already destroyed and those people already free, then the Quran is false.
What was the verse?
Chapter 21, verse number 96, 97.
Okay.
Okay.
It says, for which he destroyed every ride, until Gog and Magog broken loose from the barriers, swimming down the hill. And when the true promise, then behold, the disbelievers will still in horror. Oh, woe, we have been healed in fact. So what does it say is the day of judgment?
It says in front of me, this is the day, the true promise, the promise of Allah, the day of resurrection. If you open different translation, you will see it right away. They depend in the translation.
Yes, no, it's the promise of Allah. Gog and Magog.
This is about the day of judgment.
Didn't say that.
Yeah, here we go. The verse after it says, and those who believe in Allah and those who don't believe in Allah, those they will be the stones of hell. The verse after it. The description of hell right after. Why? Because when Gog and Magog come out, this is the day of resurrection.
It doesn't correlate though. You're saying that
you can read the interpretation. Go open Ibn Kathir.
Yeah, it doesn't say. It's saying that when Yajuj and Majuj are released, Muslims will retreat to their cities and strongholds, bringing their flocks with them. Yajuj and Majuj will drink all the water of the land until some of them pass a river.
Exactly. Which water? The water of Tabaraya. Is the water of Tabaraya is dry? You said to me they are free.
Almost.
What do you almost?
Yeah, it is.
Go right now. I just watched a video about the Israeli army guarding the water of Tabaraya, a huge, massive lake. What do you mean? What do you mean almost? And they would drink it, and they would drink it, and they would drink it in one day before they pass. When they pass, when the first one start passing, before the end one leave, it's not about drying weather and global warming. They pass. The first one start drinking. When the last one finish drinking, the lake of Tabaraya will be empty. What are you talking about? And this is still in the day of judgment. And they will invade Mecca.
No, because when they invade,
Uh-huh.
Isa is going to be there.
Ah, okay. Isa here. Isa is coming. Well, Isa is going to be busy killing the pig. Isn't it your prophet? He says when Isa come, he will go and he fight the pig.
Yes, this is after.
After. Okay. So did you open the Gog and Magog tafsir?
Yeah.
Did you open it? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What tafsir you are reading? Ibn Kathir?
Yeah.
All right. What it says?
I was just reading it. It says, it was one I was just reading where it says that they will retreat and Gog and Magog will drink. So go back up.
Who is going to retreat? Or Muslim, they will retreat to their cities, right?
Yep.
Okay, but you said already the Gog and Magog, and so where are they? And not only that, your prophet, he claimed that Gog and Magog are the Turkish.
No, yeah, Gog and Magog are children of Adam. So
No, they are Turkish.
Yeah, they're sons of Adam.
No, they are not.
How are they not sons of Adam?
Well, those are not a human, according to Muhammad. Those are not a human.
Who says that?
Okay, if you open, if you go to Ibn Kathir, let me open Ibn Kathir for you. In Ibn Kathir, it says, حتى إذا فتحت يأجوج ومأجوج. Read underneath that. It says, as I remember, who was the father of the Turk. Here it says, this is one of the explanation. It says here, the progeny of Adam, as you said, right? But then if we go to different place, we will find that those are not a human because they sleep inside their ear. Their ear is in the size of a tent.
All right. So it says right here that sons of Adam, descendants of Noah through the sun.
This is just an explanation. Some of the explanation. Everybody give his own. But if you go in reality, okay, if we search right now, the description of Gog and Magog, what you will see, if I type now Gog and Magog, let me show you what Muslim, they have Photoshop. Ya'juj wa Ma'juj. Here we go. Look what you will see. And you are telling me sons of Adam? I just type the word Ya'juj wa Ma'juj, and look what we will find in all over YouTube and over Google. They go to the Lord of the Ring and they copy pictures, and you will find it in every Muslim video. This is Gog and Magog. Gog and Magog. Do you see how this is Islamic video? Gog and Magog. This is another Muslim video on YouTube. Gog and Magog. Look at this. Look at him. I mean, this guy is like 100, 200, 300 meters tall. Those are Gog and Magog. This is your Muslims. Yeah, so how they are son of Adam? Okay, where we can find those creatures who they are so massive in size? They are like 7-8 floor long, tall. They are scary, and you are saying to me already they are out.
Yeah, even the scholars of Islam already spoken about this. The barrier was in Georgia. It was broken a long time ago.
It was in Georgia?
Yeah.
Those Gog and Magog, they are Georgian. Close on Gog, Magog, Georgia. Where did they get this from?
It's a known thing. It's not even like.
Sorry. I am Georgian and I have never heard this, man. I'm just Georgian. I wanted to say it. I have never heard of this, man.
My friend, you are wrong. Muslims, they know about Georgia more than you. Excuse me.
It's written already in the books of history. So you can read
the book of history. Which book? Which history? In the book of history, it says that Gog and Magog, they live in Georgia, and there was a dam between two mountains, and those nations, they are digging the, by the way, the dam will not be destroyed. The dam they will make only a hole in it, just a hole.
I said the barrier had been destroyed.
Yeah, and within how many days they will conquer the earth? Few days.
They're already conquering the earth right now.
Wow, they are now conquering the earth. Who are they? Where are they?
Their descendants are the leaders of The Arab, it's a whole different.
Ah, okay. Now it's getting more descendant of who?
Yeah, so the descendants of them are the families that are in charge.
Where are the family? No, your prophet, he says they will invade Mecca and they are creatures and they will drink the lake of Tabaraya. So the descendant, they will go and drink the lake of Tabaraya?
Yeah, and they never said they would invade Mecca. It doesn't say that.
What do you mean they will not?
Yeah, he never says that.
No, they do, and they will throw arrows, and then the people of Mecca will use their arrows for 3 years. 7 years, sorry, 7 years.
No, that's in Sham.
That's what?
In Sham, that's in the Sham, not Mecca.
Sham?
Yeah.
Okay, let us see. Okay. No. Let us see. Here we go. Let us see if this is Sham or not. This is Sahih Muslim.
Hey man, listen.
Depend in the story for sure. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for having me up. Bye.
You're hanging up? Why?
That coward always does that. Every time I get him busted, he leaves. He's a coward.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, he's poor guy. All right. So they, those people, they are going to use arrows made of wood. He said that the descendant now controlling the world. They will attack using wood, arrow made of wood, in the day of judgment. This is what his prophet said. So in order to fix crazy stuff, Muhammad, he said, they come with any story. Now their descendant, this is Trump. He must be descendant from Gog and Magog. And Trump, he is going to use arrows made of wood, and then the Muslim will use it for fire for 7 years. Isn't this something? It's like the Jews waiting for the Messiah to come to Jerusalem in the top of a donkey until now. But in Jerusalem, nobody's allowed to walk with a donkey no more. So if the Messiah, the one they are waiting for, if he come to Jerusalem now, they will give him a fine. He will be arrested. This is how silly those people are. And this is story here about Gog and Magog is in the Hadith, is in Al-Bukhari, is in the Tafsir Al-Baghawi, is in Al-Bidayah wa Nihaya. It's in everywhere.
Hey, Christian Prince, I have a question.
All right, go ahead.
Do you believe that God can do whatever he wants?
God what?
Do you believe God can do whatever he wants?
God, he can do whatever he wants? Which God?
Yeah.
Which God?
Like God, the true God.
The true God. Okay, who is the true God?
Yeah. What do you mean, who is the true God?
Who is he? What's his name?
It's just God.
He's just God?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. A true God for you or true God for me?
For everyone.
For everyone.
There's only
My
one
God, he can do everything. Your God can do everything?
Yeah.
Okay, so what the question is about then? Hello? I don't know what happened.
We can hear you, G-Man.
He is muted still.
I think his mom walked in, that's why.
Uh-oh. Last time my mom walked in, I was eating cookies. Man.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. All right, who is next? Well, G-Man, his mic is not working, so let us see who is next.
Wait, no, I can hear him. I think you have him muted. I can hear him just fine.
Oh, really? Okay, let me see.
Yeah.
I didn't mute him. Oh, yeah, because this woman, she was going crazy all over the place. Okay, go ahead, G-Man, sorry.
I wasn't going crazy. Just told you that.
Sorry, what? I don't hear you. Your voice is very low.
I said I wasn't going crazy. I just told you that I wanted to have have conversation so we can understand each other. I think we should take the second one.
Okay, no problem. Let's go back to 0. The Sabi'in will go to heaven. The Sabi'in will go to heaven. Why? Go ahead.
Yeah, let me read the whole chapter now.
Okay.
Chapter verse.
All right.
Then number 2, 6-2. Indeed, the believer. Okay, I don't have to put what is in parentheses. And those among the Jews, the Christian, and the Sabi'in, we sincerely accept the faith in Allah and the last day, and do good deed. Their reward is with the Lord. And there shall be no fear upon them, nor shall they grieve.
Okay. And?
Do you want me to continue?
Tell me the answer. I'm waiting for your answer. Sabi'in will go to heaven. Why? So you took your time, you did read, you studied it, you came back. Why the Sabi'in will go to heaven?
I didn't take my time to.
So why you are coming back then? Do you have the answer or not? Why the Sabi'in will go to heaven?
I just called back because we couldn't have a small conversation the first time.
Okay, no problem. But I have a question for you on the Sabi'in. Why they will go to heaven? You said to me, lady, the religion of Allah is only Islam and Allah and only accept Islam. Wonderful. The Sabi'in are not Muslims. So why they will go to heaven?
But based on what you say that the Sabi'in are not Muslim.
You Muslim, you say that they worship stars. The Muslim, when those Yazidi, the Yazidi, when ISIS, they occupy Iraq, they slave their girls. Why? Because those people, they worship shaitan. According to Muslim Yazidi, they worship shaitan. So how those who worship shaitan, they will go to heaven?
That's
the Sabi'in in their book, they teach that the God of the Jews, he is the devil. Why? Not their devil, the devil is God. They have different devil, the Jews. They worship other devil. Why? Because he told them to do circumcision. So they make fun of those who make circumcision. They say they are satanic. They are following the wrong shaitan. So how those are going to go to heaven if your God, he says you do circumcision?
I understand because I think maybe the verse is clear here.
Is
the verse is clear. Maybe, yeah, for me,
okay.
I think the verse is clear.
All right.
Because they clearly say, because the Jew and the Christian is like, for me, the Jew and Christian is not, because in Islam is not made just for Arabic. Because
Islam is not made only for Arabic?
Yes. Where
it says that?
Why it says that? Because all of the prophets, not all of them were Arabic.
Okay, hold on. No. You said Islam is not made only for Arabic, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So why the Quran says Allah, he sent the Quran in Arabic so they might understand. The Quran mean, based on this, that Allah sent the Quran only to the Arab, correct?
The Quran wasn't sent only to the Arab. It's like pretty much the other revelation.
So why? Okay, but the Quran says so. The Quran says we send them the Quran in Arabic. The Quran, there's tons of verses. Chapter 12. Chapter 12.
I think the best we can do.
Okay. All right. One by one. Okay. One by one. Okay. One by one.
To not confuse people, it's better to finish with that first.
All
and when we're gonna finish with that, then we can move on to.
We are talking about it. Okay, the Quran says in many verses, Allah, he sent the Quran in Arabic so they can understand. As an example, chapter 43, verse number 3.
Right now, we have to finish with the Sabi'in first. We're gonna
move to, I asked you then where. Okay, who is the Sabi'in? Can you give me from your religion? Can you give me from your religion who is the Sabi'in? Can you give me from the Quran, lady? Can you give me from the Quran who is the Sabi'in? Why they will go to heaven? Go ahead. We go back to 0.
Yeah, we go back to 0 because what I understand from this verse, and I think everybody should go to read it by themselves to be able to understand. And it's really clear. It says, indeed, the believer and those among the Jews. They said those among the Jews. They didn't say like all Jews.
Where it says among the Jews. If you can show me among the Jews, I will shave my beard.
Okay, you can go on because the Quran I use is the number Quran. You can go on Google.
Well, you are reading false Quran. I don't need Google. I'm an Arab. It says here in Arabic, إن الذين آمنوا والذين هادوا والذين هادوا, and those who they are Jews, not among the Jews, not some of the Jews. والذين هادوا والنصارى والصابئين. So don't tell me, go to Google. Show me what it says.
Okay, let me speak my language with you, and I will see if you'll be able to understand.
What is your language?
My language is Ojenika.
What I have to do with this? The Quran is in Arabic.
Yeah, but the Quran is in Arabic. I'm not an Arab.
Okay, see, you told me that Allah has sent Islam for all mankind, and now you cannot understand your Quran. Allah did not give you translation, so
it's not like I cannot understand the Quran. When the baby is born,
so you are, but now you are giving, but you are getting wrong translation. You are getting wrong translation. I just said to you, where in the verse it says among the Jew? Where in the verse, lady? Where in the verse? Okay, just go. Don't please. Just go. I have to mute you. No, you have to go. You have to go. Talking to you is a waste of time. Talking to you is just a waste of time. There's no point. It doesn't say that. This is a false translation. They are lying to you to fix it. Even the translation in front of me, which is made by the Muslims, made by Muhammadan, it says those who they believe and those who they are Jews, not some of the other Jews, not some, not a few. Here we go. This is Hilali, Muhammad Hilali, and Muhammad Khan. For me, I do not need a translation. Let me read for you from my language. Who care about your language? Allah don't even accept your prayer in your language. You have to pray to Him in my language. Your God Allah, He don't speak languages. If He speak languages, then He should accept your prayer in any language. Your God is an Arab, made by the Arab, for the Arab. And now you are a slave of the Arab. And you cannot pray to your God in your language. You have to pray in my language. If your God speak all languages, then you can pray to Him in any language. A Christian person, he can speak to Jesus in English, in Nigerian. If he live in Congo, he speak the language of the Congo. It doesn't matter if he's a Chinese, he speak, Jesus understand. Even in your stupid book, it says that when the disciple of Jesus told them to go and teach and preach, they said to him, how we are going to go and teach and preach? We don't speak the language of those countries. He said, don't worry, you go to sleep. They woke up in the morning, they found every one of them, he speak a different tongue. That is the miracle of Jesus. Your God, He speak only one tongue. And not only that, the problem, even his Arabic is broken. He is like a guy from Afghanistan. The one who speak Arabic, he will know in 2 seconds that the Quran made by someone, his Arabic is like my English. You know, like imagine Christian Prince, he is going to teach Shakespeare how to speak English. This is how the Quran sound like. Mistake in a pronunciation, mistake in a grammar, mistake in writing, mistake in everything. And then they say to you, this is an amazing book, brother. Those people do not know Arabic. But for us, we are the Arab. We are the best people in the world who speak the language. There's a 7 top point man in the history of the Arab. Top. All of them, they are Christians. All of them. Your prophet don't speak with Arabic. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I just had a question. So, if God writes for you, right? If God writes for you to,
is God what?
If God predestines you, or God writes.
We don't believe in destiny. I don't believe in destiny.
What do you mean?
We Christian, we don't believe in destiny.
Wait, so if God writes for you to die tomorrow, can you choose? Like,
this is not destiny.
What do you mean?
No, this is not destiny. God, if you wanted to kill me, He can, right? But God did not decide when when He created me, or before He created me when I'm going to die. No, God, when we went out of heaven, listen, when we went out of heaven, when God He created Adam, He did not create him to die. He told them, go and live in the garden forever. So God did not create us to die. But when Adam, he said to him, if you do this sin, then death you die. And that would happen. So now we have a natural life, and then we die when our body decay, our body degraded. It's not God killing me and God decide when I'm going to die. Unless God decide to punish me and say, hey, Christian Prince, die, I would die. But this is not destiny.
Wait, but the Bible says that God chooses when you die.
Yeah, give me where it says God, he says God, he decided to us to die before he created us. The Bible says so?
Hold on, I'll get you the verse.
Okay.
Yes, second.
God, he made the penalty is death. That is, if you want, that is a destiny. That's for Adam and then for his children after him. So if you commit sin, you die. And then after Adam, everybody is the same as Adam.
Okay, in Job chapter 14, verse 1 to 6, it says that his days are determined by God.
Job 14?
Yeah, Job chapter 14, verse 1 to 6.
All right. Here we go. He comes forth like a flower and cut down. He fleeth as a shadow and okay. And doth in the eyes, okay, all right. Seeing in his day determine the number of his month, and thee hast appointed his bond and cannot pass, and turn to him. Okay, where it says that God, he tell you when you die. I didn't see it.
It says the numbers of his days are determined.
Number of his days is determined?
Yeah.
You see, our days is not forever. They are determined that we will die. So he said to Adam, when you commit sin, if you do this, death you die. You will not live forever. Those are determined. It's determined you will die. So you cannot live forever.
Yeah, but it says until he fulfills his day like a hired man. So he will not die until he fulfills his day. So God already had a plan for his life, and he cannot die until he fulfills it. So
God can do that for God can do that for a certain man, you know. But still, like as an example, Moses was sent as a messenger, as a prophet, and if the mission is not done, then God will protect him. But there's time even for Moses to go. But this is not destiny. This is not destiny. I can go right now and kill somebody in the street. I can go right now and kill somebody in the street. If God, he decide that his days will live, let us say until Friday, that means I did not kill him. That means God made me kill him, so the destiny will happen. But this is not what the Bible is talking about. The Bible is saying that our days are not forever; they are limited, and we will not live forever, for we are people of sin. So everyone after Adam, including Adam, he have a limited. Adam, he lived for a long time, but still, even if it's 1,000 years, still the days of Adam are limited. It's not destiny. God did not destiny for Adam, my friend. God did not destiny for Adam how long he will live, how long when he will die. God destiny for him, if we can use the word destiny, that if you commit sin, it was a choice of Adam, not a choice of God. If you eat from this tree, then you die. And then what he did. So the promise is, if you do this, this will happen to you, the warning. And that is for us and for everybody.
But the Bible uses the word predestined. So you don't.
I don't see the word predestined. I don't see it.
In another
and even place, okay, let us see different translation, no problem. But even if that what it says in the translation, it's about we cannot change the fact that we are going to die. This is something we cannot change because it was a penalty.
No. Do you believe God predestines who goes to heaven?
God destine what?
Does God destine who goes to heaven?
Who bless?
Destine, like he predestines who goes to heaven.
God, he knew whoever going to go to heaven. As an example, God, he said, I chosen you before you chose me. But doesn't mean that this is a destiny. This is not a destiny. Why? Because still you have a freedom to be there or not. And I will give you an example. God, he chosen us all to go to heaven. All of us, not a few. But then we refuse. That's why Jesus said, not everyone says to me, God, God will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. So, but Jesus said in the same time, whoever believe in me and die will live. But now he's making differentiation. It's a destiny for you to go to heaven, if you choose to say so, if you believe in me, which means it's you. Destiny is in your hand. It's not God. You don't take a verse from here and then you try to attach it to everywhere and you say this is destiny. As long I'm not doing the will of God, and this is what the Messiah said, then we have to understand that if we do the will of God only, then we go to heaven. So any word in the Bible is about destiny, have nothing to do with the destiny you understand. It is our destiny, which we decide by ourselves. If we choose to be with God, then I will be with God. If I choose to be against God, then I will never be with God. So destiny here is not about God's destiny for me to be in heaven and I have no choice to be there or not. It is always my choice. And this is the whole idea of Christianity. All of Christianity is about, not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. So if I have no choice to do his will or not, then what Jesus is talking about?
Okay, I see.
And not only that, I will give you an example. Jesus had chosen disciple, correct? Is it true that Jesus has chosen disciples to follow him?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Judah is one of them?
Yeah, but Judas betrayed him.
Okay, but he was a chosen one.
Yeah.
So who is the one who decide to betray? If Jesus, he have a destiny for Judah, then Judah is a good guy, correct?
Yeah, but Judas chose to not.
But that's not what happened. Judah, even he killed himself because he felt so guilty. So it was his sin, it was his fault, it was his action. It's not God's destiny. And destiny is very dangerous. Because if when a religion believes that everyone is destined to do something, then I'm going to rape a woman, I say this is destiny. I see somebody in the street, I rob him, I say this is destiny. If it's not destiny, God will not make it happen. This is what the Muslim believe. If you think this way, then you are no Christian. But I can say there's a limited understanding of destiny in Christianity. Like I cannot change the fact that I'm going to die. I cannot change that. Because why? Because this was a penalty of sin. What is the wage? The Bible says, what is the wage of sin? Death. It's a wage. It's not a destiny. What does that mean? You got paid for what you did. It's a wage. It's not a destiny, my friend.
I have a question.
All right.
You said that there's Arabic mistakes in the Quran. Can you show me one?
There's what?
You said there's mistakes in the Quran, like Arabic. Can you show me one?
Oh, there is tons of them. But do you know Arabic?
I can read, yeah.
All right. But are you an Arab?
No. I'm white.
What do you mean you are white? I am white too.
Yeah, I'm American.
Okay, but don't you know that the Arab are white people too?
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they are white more than you.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, all right. All right, anyway. So, but if you do not know the grammar, etc., how you will notice what is mistake, what is the mistake? If you know just how to read, then,
No, I know. I think I can see if it's a mistake or not. Can you just show me?
All right. Well, there is tons of mistakes, actually. Here we go. As an example, we go, which one I will show you. Like the verse we are talking about, actually, the verse I just asked her about the Jews. The one you were listening to the lady when she called me?
Yeah, but what was the verse again?
Okay. This is a chapter 5. Sorry, chapter, yeah, we can go to chapter 5 actually. But in chapter 2 is the same. But anyway, in chapter 5, verse, let us go to As-Sabi'in. Hold on. Chapter 5, verse number 69. It's the same. We were talking about As-Sabi'in. That's why I mentioned it. Anyone who knows little grammar, he will know that this is a big mistake in Arabic. So here it says in chapter 5, verse number 69, إن الذين آمنوا والذين هادوا والصابئون والنصارى ومن آمن بالله واليوم الآخر. Anyone who speak Arabic, he knew that there is something. Do you know what ma'tuf mean?
No. What does that
Okay,
mean?
so I'm going to explain to you. So simply, it should be Sabi'in, not Sabi'un. In the other verse, it says
no, it
Sabi'in.
means the same thing.
Huh?
It means the same thing.
No, this is not about.
If you say,
who care about being same thing? But this is a mistake. This is a mistake. Who care about
if you
same?
say Muslimun or Muslimin, like what's the difference?
No, my friend. In Arabic, you see, if I am doing an exam now, I write it this way, I will lose some mark. So this is God talking. Don't tell me this is the same. So I can say like a glass, and I type 1S. It's not the same, you know. So I can say gas, and I put 2S. That will make it a different word. So same in Arabic, there's rules. Then you have to follow the rules. And the Muslim, they say is the Quran. The grammar is coming from the Quran. There's tons of mistakes.
Yeah.
But as I said, my friend, in order to understand, you have to know Arabic, and there's no point of speaking to you about them. This is why we focus on things can help people. How many people here they speak Arabic? Maybe nobody.
Yeah. But Muslimun and Muslimin just means more like a plurality of Muslims. Like
my friend, it's not about the meaning. You see, there is a grammar. There is a grammar. You cannot. It's not up to you. It's not up to you. So if I change it, then I am making wrong Arabic. It's not up to me. This is a language, have rules. It's not up to me to say it's the same. No, it's not the same. Then why the rules? Then let it the same. Let people type as they want. Actually, the whole Quran, like the word hayat, the Quran says hayawat. But I cannot find it in the Quran no more. Hayawat. Yeah, hayawat. What hayawat? There's no hayawat. I never heard of the word hayawat in my life. But if I want to show you to you here, I cannot find it. Where is hayawat? They took it off. I cannot find the word hayawat.
Wait, in which Quran is that?
We do not find. I do not know. I don't have it. Al hayawat ad-dunya.
No.
Wow, this is such an old shubha. This is such an old shubha.
Old
Why
or new?
Sabi'in is a
Or
grammatical error.
There's no hayat in Arabic. Like
I'm talking about Sabi'in. I'm talking about Sabi'in.
Yeah.
Yes, it's old shubha. You guys are trying too hard to bring down Islam.
Look at this. I found an image of the Quran. He said he speak Arabic. He said he knew how to read Arabic. Read this one for me.
Okay, show me.
Do you see the word here? Let me turn my pen.
But hold on, I have to respond to the Sabi'in one.
Just hold on.
I have to teach you Arabic. I have to teach you Arabic.
Oh, okay.
So Sabi'in here is Sabi'in his marfu'a, because if you go and read what Al-Alusi said in Ruh al-Ma'ani, it's marfu'a ala al-ibtida, and the khabar is mahduf in this case.
Al-Alusi, he said that? Al-Alusi, he said, and Al-Alusi is a Muslim, right?
Yes, he said it in Ruh al-Ma'ani. I can give you the
this is a Muslim trying to defend the Quran. But we know that this is false.
No. This is listen.
Okay, hold on. Okay, you see,
the language is based on istiqra.
Okay, hold on. Listen. I will go with you. If Al-Alusi, he says, so who is Al-Alusi?
Okay, are you done muting me now?
I'm not muting you.
Okay, so I'm gonna repeat again. The grammar rules are based on istiqra. So we take what the Arabs say and what the Quran say, and we do istiqra, and we determine that if we have this word in this placement, then it's going to be, for example, marfu'. And if we have this word in this placement, then it's going to be mansub. Your argument is the same as saying that.
Hold on. Your Al-Alusi, he made this rule based on the Quran, not based on Arabic. So this is why I say the Muslim, they say the Muslim, they start making the Quran their rules because the Quran is against all rules. So what they do, they say, oh, because here we put this word, but this is not the grammar of the Arabic. This is false. So they try to fix it. They make their own fictional story. And you are bringing me someone, he's a Muslim, and the Muslim saying this is not wrong, this is not a mistake. We can replace, if we replace this word here, we put it there. You bring me a witness, he is from the gang.
No, this is your argument is like what? This is like saying that
Okay, hold on.
there should not be nun tawkid unless the qasam, i.e. the
Listen,
name
listen,
of God, is
listen,
mentioned
listen.
explicitly.
If
When
there,
it can
if
be
there is
muqaddar.
somebody,
Listen,
if there is somebody, if there is somebody, if there is somebody, he witnessed that this is true. He's not a Muslim. There's one person who is not a Muslim. He speaks Arabic. He said this is true. What you are saying?
Okay, so are you gonna let me speak now?
I did not mute you. I didn't know I was muting you.
Why are you scared? Why do you keep muting me? I don't know.
I did not mute you at all, my friend. I did not even touch the.
Okay. Listen.
It's
Okay,
me.
No
listen.
one is muting you, you liar.
Okay,
Every time
listen.
you interrupt Christian Prince, I'm gonna mute you. Okay?
No,
listen.
don't mute him. Don't mute him. Don't mute him. Can you don't mute him, Lisa? Please listen. Can you give me one person who is not a Muslim? He said the rule what you said about the Quran is true.
I mean, the Arabic language is based on istiqra, so we do istiqra.
No, you see, here we go. Okay, you keep saying to me based on istiqra, based on nothing. It's based on the Quran. Yes. You Muslims, you are fabricating your own base to fix the Quran. Like the guy who called me before you. Listen, the guy who called me, just to show everybody, the guy who called me before you, he says that the Quran says the sun appeared to him. See, the Muslim they add words.
No. We say wajadaha. It means he actually found the sun setting in a muddy spring. Whoever says otherwise is a liar.
Okay, so you agree the Quran is mistake there?
Oh, what do you mean mistake?
He found the sun sitting in muddy water.
Yeah, we affirm this. Alhamdulillah. What's wrong?
So you agree that the sun really go in a spring of water every day?
Yes, it's al-ghaybiyat. We cannot really say that.
What do you mean ghaybiyat? We know where the sun goes every day.
I mean, in this case, it's something that's ghaib. We can't really affirm.
What do you mean ghaib?
We can't really not affirm.
Not everybody speak. Not everybody speak Arabic. Not everybody speak Arabic. Can you tell me what ghaib mean?
Yeah, something that's unseen, unknown, something that we can't really.
Just to show you, my friend, I'm not insulting you. Just to show you how silly what you said. You said unseen, but the Quran says he found it. What mean he saw it? How it is unseen
from our perspective. Unseen from
what
our
do you mean
perspective.
I'm losing my voice. What do you mean not from our perspective? The guy he saw it.
From our perspective.
My
we don't
friend,
see. I mean, we don't see that the sun sets in a muddy spring, of course, but we cannot say that the Quran is wrong because we would be saying that Allah is wrong and
thank you. Hold on. Don't talk, guys. Did you see? He just said we cannot say the Quran is wrong. We cannot say, even if the sun set in murky water. And this is issue the same with the Arabic grammar. We cannot say that the Quran is wrong.
With the Arabic grammar,
hold on. Let me finish. So guys, we cannot say the Quran is wrong even if the sun set in murky water. We cannot. And the same for the Arabic grammar. So he bring me a Muslim. The Muslim, he say Christian Prince is wrong. This is not how it is. So what they try to do, they try to adjust the language to make it fit with the Quran. And now they are trying to adjust the sun. How the sun set in murky water? Yes.
On the grammar one, you're very much wrong.
My friend, you just said, everybody heard you. We cannot say the Quran is wrong because that will make Allah wrong.
Listen, the grammar rules, they do not have anything with what the Quran says because the istiqra is also based on the poetry.
When the grammar rules you are talking about, when the grammar rules you are talking about is created, is before Islam or after Islam?
The grammar rules? The grammar rules, they have always existed with Arabic, but the rules were set and written in the books by the likes of Sibawayh.
Exactly.
Of course, after the Quran.
Is it written? Isn't it this rule you are talking about?
Let me finish. Because Sibawayh didn't rely only on the Quran. He relied on poetry from the pre-Islamic period and literature also from the pre-Islamic period. He didn't just rely only on the Quran.
Sibawayh, he did not. Do you know the guy? What his name? The Egyptian Arabic scholar, I forgot the blind man. Do you know what his name? Egyptian?
I don't know any Egyptians.
He said, give me a pen and I will write Quran better than this. But I want to show you something from the Quran right now. And I will show you the proof that the Quran is full of mistakes, and including Arabic. Read with me this verse.
What verse?
Do you see my screen?
I don't think I can see your screen.
Okay. In the Quran, it says, in chapter 2, verse number 106. Can you read it for me? And you can translate your own translation.
Surah Al-Baqarah 1 through 6. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up my laptop real quick.
All right. You can open it in your phone.
Yeah, hold on. I just want to read it through my laptop so that way it's easier.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Chapter 2, verse 106. Chapter 2, verse 106.
106. I thought you said 1 through 6.
No,
okay, hold on one sec. Okay, ما ننسخ من آية أو ننسيها نأتي بخير منها أو مثلها ألم تعلم.
First of all, your Arabic is very bad. Let me teach you. I never heard of somebody claim he speak Arabic. It's recorded. You can listen to yourself.
What mistake did I make?
Listen. It's recorded. ما ننسخ من آية أو ننسيها ننسيها نأتي بخير نأتي بخير منها أو مثلها. Not you don't know how to Arabic.
What did I say? That's totally what I said.
No, just it's recorded. You listen to yourself after we finish.
Yeah, I said ما ننسخ من آية أو ننسيها نأتي بخير منها أو مثلها ألم تعلم أن الله على.
Okay, go ahead.
أو مثلها.
Okay, go.
مثلها. Okay, مثلها. That's the mistake.
So now he admits. Okay, thank you. So you see, you're teaching me Arabic, but you just made a mistake in grammar. But anyway,
it doesn't make any difference in the
It make a difference. You see, you are the one saying, you are the one who called me to correct my grammar, and you don't know even how to read it correctly.
No.
Now read for me, my friend. It make a big difference because we know that Dhamma and Kasra they make a difference. Now read for me. What kind? Read the verse. Let everybody laugh. What kind of God he will make Quran better than the Quran? Read for us. Go ahead.
Okay. Listen. Can you tell me the difference between مثلها?
Read the verse, please. Read the verse.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Read the verse.
Okay, ما ننسخ من آية أو ننسيها نأتي بخير منها أو مثلها ألم تعلم أن الله على كل شيء قدير. Go ahead. What's wrong with this verse?
Did you just see Allah? He will delete verses because he is going to write a better verses?
Yeah,
what kind of God is? Are you saying to me that your God, when he wrote the Quran first time, after reading it, he said, what the heck is this? Let me write better one. I thought there's no Quran better than the Quran. It turned to be there's Quran better than the Quran. So Allah, if Allah is a perfect God, then why he want to delete a verse so he can write something better than the previous verse? And not only he is deleting it, look, listen, he says, or similar. Have you ever heard of a God? He say, okay, I'm a God now. I will say, build 5 rooms in 5 houses and plant 5 trees. And then I say, okay, I will delete this verse. I will make similar one. Build 5 rooms in 5 houses and plant 5 trees.
Let me respond.
Okay.
Let me respond. Okay. First of all, there is no difference between مثلها and مثلها. Both of the readings are correct. And there are actual other readers who read it as مثلها. There is no issue with this at all. So you're just grasping at straws.
But you did read, okay, I will go with you. I will go with the propaganda, but you did read it wrong, correct?
No, I did not read it wrong because there is no difference between
you did because you have to read as the Quran. You just say it now. I can read it differently. So why Allah don't read it differently too? I mean, if you can, anyone can read it differently.
Exact same meaning. There is no difference. This is like
okay. Explain to us the verse about Allah will fix His Quran. Go ahead.
Okay, guys, this CP's argument is basically if you read a word in a Scottish accent versus an American accent.
No, this is not about Scotch. There is tashkil. There's tashkil. Okay, you are deceiving people. This is not accent. This is tashkil. This is tashkil. There's valves in the top and underneath of the word. You have to read exactly. This is why tashkil exists. So don't tell me accent. What accent? This is not accent. Now read for me the verse, please. What kind of God he says such a thing? Don't mute him, guys. Who muted him? Are you there?
He's not muted. He's trying to find an excuse to leave.
He left?
No, he's still here. He's just not talking.
Is he the guy? His name is Sigma?
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Sigma, go ahead. Read for us the verse, please.
Okay. First of all, you still haven't responded to me. We still haven't responded. What's the difference between mitliha or mitla? But anyway, you're just trying to grasp at straws and do red herrings, but that's fine.
Red herring. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna read the verse again, but no problem. So we say ما ننسخ من آية أو ننسيها نأتي بخير منها أو مثلها ألم تعلم أن الله على كل شيء قدير. So here it says that a verse is better than the other. This is because we have verses which are more suitable for a certain point in time compared to other verses, which is why we have verses being abrogated by other verses. We don't say that one verse is better than the other verse in the sense that it's more eloquent or that its contents are just objectively better. No, they're only better in the context of a certain time. They're suitable for a certain time, and that makes them better than the other in relation to the time that they were revealed, and not that one is more eloquent than the other.
Are you done?
There you go.
Are you done? Okay.
Yes, I'm done.
Is it true that this is about a verse Muhammad he gave afternoon, and then he abrogated the verse in the morning?
I'm sorry, can you repeat your question again?
Is this verse is about a verse Muhammad he gave afternoon, and then he abrogated the verse second day?
Yeah, what's the issue? I literally just said that some verses
you
are
just
better,
said certain time. You just said, guys. He just said this is not about this is bad and this is good.
Yeah.
This is about but he just went to sleep. He woke up in the morning. Second day.
Yeah,
second day. There's a new verse abrogating the previous verse. Okay, do Allah knew the future? Why Allah he give you a verse is not valid? Even for even for 8 hours. For 8 hours only is not good. So the Arab they start making fun.
No.
Listen.
You can't say that God does not know the future. That this okay. When you say God does not know the future,
okay.
This is
listen.
It supposes that there is a concept of future for God.
Isn't it the Arab they were questioning what kind of a prophet? His God, he gave me a verse at night. He wake up in the morning. He gave him abrogation. He canceled it.
Yeah, this is still a verse being better than the other in relation of time. What's the issue?
You see, okay, in relation to time, it's just 8 hours.
Yeah, so it's still time.
What happened in 8 hours? What happened in 8 hours?
Bro, my argument still stands.
No. Allah, he says a better. He did not say relative. He did not say better argument. He did not say. He says we will make better or look. And not only that, he said. Do you see the word similar?
Yeah, I didn't say that they're similar. Where did I say that they're similar? One is better than the other in relation of time. And
so
obviously
if the verse is similar, if the verse is similar, so why I'm deleted the first one?
No, I did not say they're similar. You're not listening to what I said. I did not say they're similar.
It's not you. The Quran says so.
Oh, where does it say that all verses are similar? Please show me.
No, I did not say all verses. It says Allah will make better or similar. So he will make similar. So why he want to delete the first one? If the first one is going to be similar, the second one, there's no different.
Hold on. No, it says first of all. Hold on. First of all, I already told you that verses are better than one another in relation of time. And when we say something is similar, okay, when we say that a verse is similar to the other, there is no issue with this either.
So why you are abrogating the verse? Okay, if they are similar, why you abrogate the verse?
No, they're not being abrogated.
No, it says that whatever verse we abrogated or caused to be forgotten, we bring a better or similar. He bring to replace. So don't tell me it doesn't say that.
So basically you have a verse that's taken out and replaced by something that's similar. No problem here.
So what happened? What changed? If I say shish kebab and shish kebab, and then I make a verse, I say forget about shish kebab.
Don't say.
And then I say,
this is a loaded question.
And then I say forget about shish kebab and shish kebab. Say this shish kebab and shish kebab. So what the difference?
Yeah, I don't see any issue with this. What's the logical contradiction in this?
You just said to me he will make a verse relatively better, but here there's no point.
Yeah,
it's similar.
Yeah. So some verses are better than the other in relation of the time they were revealed.
But it's the same day.
And then you have
the guy, he go to sleep, he woke up in the morning. I will tell you what happened. You see, do you see the word forgetting?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's 5
You're
minutes.
You're a prophet, he forget the Quran. That's the whole story.
Yeah,
people make fun of him.
He was caused to forget by God.
Thank you. Guys, did you hear it? Allah, he made Muhammad forget the Quran. Why?
Yeah, because that's hikmah from God.
This is wisdom.
Yes.
But I thought the Muslim, they say we recite the Quran by heart. So Muhammad, he forgot the Quran. What about the Muslims?
Yeah, so the Quran that was relayed over to us is the complete one that was already abrogated. Everything that needed to be abrogated was already abrogated.
So Allah he calls the Muslim. So Allah he calls the Muslim too. All of them forget the same verses.
No, not all of them. Not all of them.
So
Only
what?
the Prophet. He was caused to forget verses that needed to be forgotten.
No, it says here we'll give you better, because if you still have it, there's no need to give you better or similar. If you don't have it no more, it's gone.
How does that logically follow?
Listen, it says in any verse we abrogate or cause to forget, we bring better or similar. So now if you have it, why he want to give you the same verse again, similar?
Yeah, he's not giving it to us, he's giving it to the Prophet. This is this speaks about
who care the Prophet, he give it to him, who care? But Allah, he calls you to forget the verse. And then he will bring you, and then no, because if he calls the Prophet only, there is no need to bring similar. You Muslims still remember it. Okay, give me the verse of a breastfeeding for adult.
The breastfeeding of adults, it was abrogated.
Give me the verse.
Yeah, it was abrogated.
Give me the verse.
What do you mean? Give me the verse. It doesn't
exist. You are telling me abrogated. Okay, hold on. Guys, it's abrogated. There is no verse in the Quran that says that this is abrogated.
Abrogations. There's two types of abrogations. There's abrogations of the ruling and the abrogation of the textual.
You see, when you say there's abrogation here and there, you have to give me a statement where it says this verse is abrogated. Can you show me?
Allah, so we have hadith. So we have hadith that say that this verse was abrogated, of course.
Abrogated by 5, the hadith says.
What did you say?
Abrogated by 5.
What do you mean abrogated by 5?
By 5 breastfeeding.
By 5 breastfeeds. Okay, I don't really see an issue.
But we don't have 5 breastfeeding. So now we have 5.
No. Hold on. One of them was abrogated in the ruling, and then we had both of them abrogated in the textual, like
look
the
at this. Everything is abrogated in this religion. So Allah calls the Muslim to forget. So now are you saying to me Allah calls you to forget the verses about breastfeeding for adult, which is the reason for me to become a Muslim? Because I love a breastfeeding adult, feeding for adult. What do you mean? What do you mean by Allah? He calls you to forget the breastfeeding for adult. Where do you get this from?
First of all, he caused the Prophet to forget, not me.
Secondly, no. He calls you to. Okay, otherwise, recite the verse for me. He calls you to recite or forget the verse. Give me the verse.
No, he didn't cause me to forget. He didn't cause.
Then give me the verse. Then give me the verse. Read it for me.
Yeah, you want me to read you the verse again?
About the breastfeeding for adult.
Yeah, I told you that was abrogated.
You see, you keep saying to me, he make it the Prophet forget it, not me. That means you know it. Okay, tell me the verse. What is the verse of a breastfeeding for adult?
Yeah, it was abrogated. The text
you keep saying the same thing. I'm saying to you, okay, it's abrogated, but you said you did not forget it. Allah, he caused Muhammad to forget it. So now you know that you did not forget it.
Listen, when God causes the Prophet to forget a verse, it's not relayed over to us. If it's abrogated, then it's not relayed over to us. The only thing that's relayed over to us is the narration.
The Muslim then knew about. No, listen. The Muslim, all of them, they knew the verse. Aisha, she used to command her sisters to do breastfeeding for anyone want to enter upon her. So this is the verse very well known between Muslims, and they practice it. And
so the ruling, adult breastfeeding still exists within our religion, but that doesn't mean that it has to be in our book.
What is the verse? What do you mean doesn't have to? So isn't it the Quran says nobody can change the word of Allah?
No, it was Allah himself who changed the word of Allah, not someone else.
Show me the evidence that Allah, he chose this verse to be changed.
Yeah, so it's mentioned in narrations.
Where? No, what narration? Even your prophet, he never said that, because Muhammad died and the Muslims still practicing this.
Yeah, we don't only take from the Prophet, we also take
from the give me where it says this verse is abrogated. This is false, because there is no verse of abrogation and there's no hadith about this is abrogated. The Prophet never says so. You are making things up. It's challenged in front of everybody. Can you show me the hadith? It says that the Prophet, he abrogated this verse and he said the following.
Why you're trying to force us into having the Prophet specifically say that it was abrogated?
Because, so who is the one who abrogated the religion? You Muslims?
No, we also take the rulings from the companions.
Exactly. So you must have, guys, did you see what he said? They take the ruling of religion from the companion. So the Prophet never said so. Because the companion,
not necessarily.
The companion, in order to make a ruling, they should say what the Prophet said. It's not up to you. If Allah sent the verse, this is a command from God. Who is the companion? You Muslim, you follow Muhammad or the companion of Muhammad?
Yeah, we also take from the companions because he said to take from the
Thank you very much,
so
guys. Did you hear? They took also from the companions. So Muhammad is not the source no more. Allah is not the source no more. But look what the Quran says. The Quran says that the Christian and the Jews, they took their monks and their rabbi as gods. If you read the interpretation for this, you will see because they are following the command of the men, not God. So you Muslims are kuffar according to chapter 9, verse number 31. The Christian and the Jews, read it carefully. They took their rabbis and their monks as
what
God.
does that prove exactly?
Prove the following, that the one who took the companion, the monks, the rabbi as gods instead.
Okay, were the rabbis given authority by freaking Moses or Jesus to have rulings taken from them?
We do not take ruling from them. We take ruling from God. But now it's you who said, everybody heard you. You abrogated the Quran. Listen, it is you who said you abrogated the Quran by a statement of a companion, not of Muhammad, neither Allah.
There is no issue with such thing. We can take the abrogation ruling from
you just say it. You just said that. Everybody heard you.
Yeah. I just said that there is no issue.
So what do you mean no issue? So you take your religion from a rabbi?
No, it's not a rabbi. It's
okay.
Muhammad's
Allah,
companion, and he
what do you
gave
mean
him authority.
What do you mean no rabbi? If Allah, he said, you do breastfeeding for adult, and you said to me, this is still valid, and then you said to me, this verse is abrogated by 5 times. Can you show me? Because in order to be abrogated by 5 times, then we should have a verse of 5 times breastfeeding for adult.
Not necessarily. Please show me how.
So how you know about it? So where do you get this from? Where do you get this from?
Okay, tell me how
the companion they come to the conclusion that this is abrogated by 5 times breastfeeding if you don't have a verse.
You made the claim.
Do you have a verse? Do you have a verse of 5 times breastfeeding adult abrogating the previous verse?
You made the claim. You made the claim that just because it was abrogated, this means that the actual text has to be in the Quran itself and not just in the narrations or have.
Okay, so now the Muslims. I did not make a claim. It's you who said so. You said. I took the companion said, but the companion for them are they prophet of God, or they are people who they are just.
The companions were given authority to give rulings from the prophet himself.
The companion of Muhammad, they never been given authority, and you are lying. Can you show me the authority of the companion? No. Can you show me the authority? Who is the one who gave him actually, the companion of Muhammad are a bunch of thieves, and they accuse your prophet that he stole another where. How those people they can? Yeah. How those people they can be the one who can make abrogation?
The narration where it says that he stole an underwear, or they accuse him that he stole.
Isn't it your prophet? Isn't it your prophet was accused by the companions, not the enemy, not the kuffar? In chapter 3, verse 161, that they accused Muhammad that he took a piece of clothing, red piece of clothing.
Okay, let me read the verse. Hold on.
So those are the companion. They can change religion and they can change ruling. It's not Allah, it's not Muhammad, it's the companion. And those are the same one. They are fighting with their prophet about a piece of clothing.
CP, here's let's go over the claims that you made that weren't substantiated. You made the claim that there is a difference between mithliha and mithlaha.
No, hey, see, he go back to zero now. He go back in. He's stuck with because he's trying to save his. He's trying to save his embarrassment. The prophet. Listen, why you are going back zero? We jump over that 10th century ago, and now let's see CP go to Mr. trying to save himself. Do you need water? Do you need water? Do you need a fire distinguish? I will give it to you. Now read this verse for me. Read the verse for me. Accusing your prophet of stealing a panty. You're a prophet accused by the companion, the one you said they can change rules. You are not following God. Everybody heard you. Muslims don't follow God. They follow companion of a companion of a companion. They don't know what Muhammad said. Now read. The prophet, he stole a laundry of a Jew.
Okay, we're gonna read the verse.
Or a kafir, the kuffar of Quraysh.
Can you just let me talk for a second? Okay, second claim that you made is that just because we have the verse being abrogated, this means that the textual
read the verse. You said to me, we spoke about this. Don't repeat yourself. There's no point to repeat yourself. Everybody heard you.
So you don't want me. call you out.
Everybody heard you. You don't have any reference from your prophet. You don't have a single reference from your prophet. You don't have a single reference from Quran. So you have zero. So Muslims are fabricating things. Not to forget to mention that what kind of God he command a woman to give her breast to a stranger. I mean, this is alone is a story.
Making claims without substantiating them, correct? You're just going to keep making claims without providing proof for them.
Correct? I am the one who made the claim without proof. It's you who made the claim without proof. I asked you, okay, you said Allah will give you similar. And you said Allah did not cause us to forget the Quran. I said, okay, recite for me. I said, okay, he caused the prophet, but the prophet, he told those verses to every Muslim. I said to you, recite for me.
What?
He told the verses. Yes.
Verses to the angel who then told the prophet. He did not tell it to every individual Muslim.
Isn't it Aisha, she said that when the prophet died, the verses of stoning to death and breastfeeding for adult was under the bed of the prophet. And then a tame sheep, a goat, came and ate it. So
yeah, but they were already abrogated, so it doesn't matter.
What do you mean it's abrogated? No, it's not. And this Muhammad is dead. The verse is abrogated after Muhammad is dead. Listen. Guys, look at this. Look at this. The verse is still in the Quran. The goat ate it. You said to me it's abrogated by recitation. It's not no more, and you cannot even recite it.
Yes, the
and you said everybody heard you. You said lying to me. You said Allah, he caused Muhammad to forget it, not us. But now, as you see, this is the Quran of Muhammad. Read the hadith. The verse of stoning and breastfeeding for adult 10 times was revealed, and the paper was with me under my pillow. When the messenger of Allah died, we were preoccupied with his death, and a tame sheep came and ate it. So let me tell you what happened, my friend. It is not Allah who caused you to forget the Quran. It is the goat who ate every single Muslim memory.
The problem here is that the verse of stoning was already abrogated through recitation.
So why it's in the Quran? So why it is in the Quran of Muhammad? This is Muhammad himself. This is the house of Muhammad. Muhammad is dead now.
It was already abrogated through recitation.
Prove
it doesn't matter.
Prove it. No. It's not abrogated because it's there. If it's abrogated, so are you okay? Are you saying to me that Muhammad, he kept a verse in the Quran and you do not need to read it? So when you arrive there, you skip it? You jump like boing, boing, boing? So it's there in the Quran.
It's already abrogated through recitation. Here's the false equivalence that you're making.
Listen.
You're saying
you are saying it is abrogated by recitation. But that means when you start reading the Quran, the second you arrive to breastfeeding for adult, you have to jump it because you are not allowed to recite it no more. This is what you said to me, abrogated by recitation.
Okay, can you let me speak? Can you let me speak now?
Go ahead.
Okay, here's the false equivalence that you're making. You're saying that because it was abrogated through recitation, this means that it should have been removed up to the point of when the goat ate it. It should not be in any parchment or any paper. Now, you need to prove to me this equivalence, that just because it was abrogated through recitation, this means that it should have been, that the paper containing the verse should have been shredded or burned. Now, prove to me this equivalence, and then you can make this claim.
Look, guys, what he's asking me. He's asking me to prove to him what he should prove to me. You need to prove to me. You need to prove. I have a proof from your books that the verse is still in the book. The verse is still in your prophet book, not even Aisha book. This is Muhammad book. So the verse is still there. Muhammad never mentioned the word abrogated.
Hold on. Let me drink some water here. Let me drink some water.
I'll drink. Okay. Camel urine is better. It's more healthy. Be careful. It have to be hot and fresh.
Okay. Are you gonna prove to me the equivalence?
What equivalent? Listen. Look what this guy's talking about. He's trying to change the topic. Listen. The verse. Okay, was the verse in the book of Muhammad when he died? Yes or no?
Yes, but that doesn't mean that it was not abrogated.
So how you are saying to me abrogated by recitation? So why he wrote it down?
It was already abrogated through recitation.
Then give me where Muhammad he said, okay, it's already abrogated before Muhammad died or after Muhammad died.
It was abrogated before the prophet
Thank
died.
you. Then show me where Muhammad said this verse is abrogated.
Why does it have to be specifically the prophet?
So how you know it's abrogated?
Because also, if a companion says that it has been abrogated, then we
say that
What do you mean
the companion said? The companion are not the prophet. And who is the companion who said this verse is abrogated? Who is he?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna bring you the proof that it was actually abrogated.
I have it in the screen in front of me. It says these verses were abrogated in recitation, but not in ruling. Other hadith.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is a commentary. This is a commentary. This is not a hadith.
Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna bring you the proof.
I like your God, by the way. I mean, breastfeeding is the best thing ever for adult.
I mean, God said it's allowed, so I'm not sure what's your argument.
So do you like, if you're, I'm trying to insult you. So if your neighbor, you see your neighbor looking at your wife, then are you going to say to him, hey guy, come on, do breastfeeding with my wife so you can come over? What kind of religion this religion is?
Yeah, God told us that that's allowed, so.
So how come Muslim women, they wear hijab, but they don't have a problem to give their boobs to a stranger? How this is allowed?
Yeah, that's allowed because, for example, wearing silk is not allowed. But if someone has a skin disease, they can wear silk.
What does have to do with wearing silk? I'm talking about my neighbor sucking my wife boobs, man. I'm talking about my wife. I'm talking about my wife. What this is? What analogy? I'm talking about a woman. She is your wife, and you come home. You come home. Listen, Muhammad, once he came home, he found Aisha, and she have a guy in her house sleeping over. He said to her, "Who is this guy?" He was so upset.
It's a concession, not a contradiction. So, because we have the benefit that the person coming over who is a non-mahram is going to be able to stay there without the wife having to cover up, and then we allow such thing to happen. That's a concession.
If your friend come to your house and you want him to stay with your wife, you command your wife to give her breast to him, to suckle him 10 different times in 10 different occasions until he's satisfied, and this is okay for Islam?
I mean, God allowed us to.
What's wrong with your God? I thought you Muslims, women have to be covered, but now the women, she have to give. And don't you think that the man, when he starts sucking your wife boobs, he will go so hot and horny? Do you think this is right?
I mean, listen, God allowed us to do such things, so I don't see the problem with.
Okay, my friend, God allow you to do that, but that is wrong because the man will get horny. I mean, your wife, she is beautiful. The guy is a man. He is a stranger. He sit in your wife's lap. He starts sucking her nipples. And in order to suck her nipples, he have to see them. He have to grab them. And you are saying to me, God allowed us. What kind of religion this religion is? What for?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, God has allowed us.
How you are saying thanks to Allah? So now your neighbor sucking your wife boobs and you say to Allah, thank you? The neighbor will say that, not you. The neighbor will never allow you to suck his wife boobs, but the neighbor will say, thank you, Allah, for this rule. I'm going to visit every Muslim from tomorrow.
Well, what's wrong with this? How does this prove the religion?
Why you are laughing? Respect your religion, my friend. Respect your religion, please. Don't make fun. Why you are laughing? Please, you are hurting my feeling now. Listen, I am hungry. So what is this? What kind of? By the way, according to your religion, if a man he suck your wife boobs, still he can have sex with her. Okay, let me ask you: if a man he suck your wife boobs, is she forbidden for him now?
Yeah, if he suckles from her boobs, of course.
False.
Yes, of course, because that's the ruling.
You want to challenge me?
Challenge you about what exactly?
Well, he will not become forbidden for her.
No, he becomes forbidden for her.
No,
just like how.
No,
yes,
you know. Okay. Well, here we go. I will go to the Muslim website, the highest scholars of Islam, and we will see the ruling.
If he suckles to the point where he enough suckles, then yes, he becomes forbidden for her.
No, that's not true.
But why not?
Still he can marry her. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Then you speak Arabic, so you have no excuse.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. I should make you an admin here.
I would like to apply for that.
All right. I will put it for you in the text. You can open the link from your side. This is the fatwa. I will put it in the chat. I will show it in Ramble at the same time, and I will use Google Translation. But for you, you do not need Google Translation. You speak Arabic. Question.
I don't need the translation.
Okay. Question. Do breastfeeding for adult forbid? The answer: no.
I'm sorry. So you're saying that the breastfeeding for adults, right? Yeah, it makes one a mahram.
No,
So if
does
you
not.
breastfeed
It does
from a
not.
woman,
It's in front of you. Breast. Look at the title. This is the title.
I don't
Breastfeeding
see anything.
adult. Huh?
Do you guys see anything? I
No,
don't see
I
anything
just
at all.
posted the link for you in the chat. I posted the link.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, and I use Google Translation for those who do not know Arabic. You can open it in Google browser, and you can translate in your Google. The title of the fatwa. This is an Islamic fatwa, and this is the fatwa number in front of you. Breastfeeding an adult will not forbid, which will not make you mahram. So you are fooling yourself again. But there's no point of this. So now your wife, she gave her boobs to the neighbor. Still, he can sleep with her. He can marry her. So what you did actually, you invited the bear to your house.
Yeah, okay, let's say that it doesn't actually
So
make
what the
someone
point?
a
So what the
mahram.
point? You said to me, Allah allowed it. What the
It
point?
allows him to enter the house without her having to cover up.
But she is okay, but he is allowed to have sex with her now, so she is not covered up.
Yeah, but he's allowed to enter her house without her having to cover up.
Exactly. But now that to make it more horrible, because now she is not covered, and he is allowed to enter the house anytime, even if the husband is not there. And now you are thinking that this is okay.
No problem, no problem. How does this disprove my religion?
Well, this will prove that this. I don't want to be rude to you, but this is a pervert action, because who is the man who accepts his wife to give her? Who is the man? Who is the my friend? Who is the man? I'm not going to tell you what I will do if I see my man having her boobs in somebody else's mouth. But what kind of a man? He encouraged his wife. If you go inside the house, he found his wife hugging somebody in her lap. He is sitting there. What he is doing in your lap? Oh, honey, I'm doing breastfeeding for adult. And you are saying to me, what's wrong with that? If there's no benefit, I just showed you that this will not forbid the man from having sex with your wife. So what was the point?
Yeah, how does this disprove Islam, to be honest? I just
because Islam is teaching fornication. Because this is a form of fornication. You are doing
how
some
is it a form of fornication?
It is. Because when the man, okay, you see, you Muslim, you're a prophet. He says, if the man he commits sin by his eyes, by his tongue, by his mouth, by his hands, correct? Okay, now his mouth is in her nipples, his head is in her chest, and you are telling me how that is a form of fornication?
Yeah, I don't see how this even disproves that Islam.
What do you mean how that is? I just told you, your prophet said, a human being, he do fornication by his eyes, by his hand, by his lips,
yeah, but he
by
gave an
his
exception
feet.
in this case. He gave an exception in this case.
And this is what deception. What exception? So now your wife, she is giving her boobs to a stranger.
Yeah, there is an exception when she's given when there is adult breastfeeding, then this is an exception and it doesn't count as fornication. So there's no contradiction.
This is an exceptional fornication.
No, it's not exceptional fornication. It's simply an exceptional case. It doesn't count.
What exceptional case? Your wife, she is giving her boobs to a stranger now.
Yeah, it's not fornication. It's simply an exceptional case.
Okay, so if you come back home and you find a man in the lap of your wife, do she need your permission to do it? She don't, because you just said it's okay. So now you come back home, you find a neighbor or the driver or the bus driver or anybody, the cable guy, he is sucking your wife's breast, and you cannot talk, you cannot say why, because simply this is an exception, right? Your wife, she can practice anytime, nothing wrong with it.
How does this logically disprove Islam, though?
Logically, this is mean Islam is invalid, because I thought that Islam is about protecting the dignity of the women and the man. If my wife is going to give her breast to everybody, so why do women wear burqa? So why you get upset? Why you Muslim? Okay, so you Muslim consider the hair of the women awra, which means a private part. Is her breast awra?
In the case of adult breastfeeding, no, it's not. It's not aura.
How it's not aura? So how the hair is
in the case of adult?
How the hair is a aura, and yet
yeah, because there is an exceptional case here.
So
he keeps saying exceptional. This is a breast.
Yeah, but it's an exceptional case. That's the problem here. It's not a contradiction. It's an exceptional case, so it's not a
Isn't the
contradiction.
Quran says يضربن على جيوبهن, cover your breast? The Quran says so.
Yeah, but he gives an exception in this case, so it's not contradictory.
Okay, guys, there's an exception here. So the exception is that why Muslim they deleted the verse from the Quran because it's a shameful thing?
What do you mean? It's not shameful. I still affirm that there is adult breastfeeding.
Okay, can you name for me one of your friends he did that?
Obviously, it's no longer done today, but
Why?
it doesn't mean it exists in our
Why
religion.
you don't do it today? What's wrong?
I don't know. People, I guess, don't want to do it, but it doesn't mean that it's not in our religion.
Are you open for this option?
I mean, if it's allowed by the Islamic ruler, then I don't see a problem because it's already allowed in our religion.
Well, Islam is wonderful. I don't know. That's my friend. This is a very. I mean, how I can trust now that the man is okay? If a man he is sucking your wife's breast, how you can guarantee he will not get horny? Don't you think that? Don't you know? I mean, you are a man, right?
Yeah, but the problem here is the Prophet has instructed us to do such things or allowed us to do such things. So
if it's okay, it's okay if the man is sucking your wife and his private parts start being boing,
The Prophet allowed such things, so I don't see the issue here.
So the Prophet allowed your neighbor to suck your wife's boobs and his private part like boing, bing, bong, like all over the place, and he might even have orgasm.
Giving me a logical argument against Islam. You're just giving me an emotional
because he have an orgasm now. He will have orgasm. The guy is sucking your wife. He's holding her breast, sucking it, and he will have an orgasm if he did not do it for real. I mean, how he will stop even there? He have her naked now. Her breast is exposed, and now his mouth in her over nipples. His hand is touching them. And you are saying to me, the Prophet, he allowed us with the problem. He will get so horny. He will sleep with her. She will get horny too. How that help? How that help your wife and you as a Muslim? You keep saying to me, how this is make Islam invalid?
Yeah, it doesn't make Islam invalid, as in you didn't give me a logical contradiction or a logical.
The logical is this is a fornication. Your wife and your neighbor, they are having sex. They have this is sexual. This is sexual.
No. It's not
yes,
fornication.
he is not a baby. Is he an infant? No, he is a growing man. So a growing man, he do suck the nipples and the breast of a growing woman. For sure, he will get horny. There's no way he will not.
Yeah. So for it to be a contradiction is if you bring me like this, the exact same ruling being allowed and forbidden at the same time. But here we have an exception, so it doesn't count it as.
You see, I just showed you a verse in the Quran. It says, "Cover your chest," and you are saying to me, "Show me
but it's not in this case.
Okay,
it's an exception.
You see, this is a contradiction. The Quran says, if this is a book made by other than Allah, you will find in it contradiction, and this contradiction because there's a verse says, "Cover your breast," and there's a verse now says, "Give your breast to others."
What a contradiction is. Let me teach you what a contradiction is. A contradiction is a proposition and its negation being true at the same time in the same respect. Now, when we talk about adult breastfeeding, here we don't have in the same respect because we're talking about an exceptional case and we're talking about a general rule. So when we have takhsis, we have cases where we give an exception to this general rule. It does not mean that we have a contradiction in this case.
That's so
we
deep,
would only
my
have
friend.
a contradiction if there is if there is no takhsis, yet this is still allowed. But it being allowed automatically means that there is takhsis. This is like how we understand our religion. So you cannot say that.
Well, I don't know. Hey guys in the chat, who of you thinking now seriously to convert to Islam so we can go together? I invite you, all of you. I'm going to rent a big train, not a bus, and we will go to Muslim countries. And we will do Hajj for breastfeeding for adult. Remember, it's for free. And you have to suckle their women breast 10 times. And here we have the gentleman. He said, so what the problem? Muslims are very friendly, open-minded. Their wives and their boobs are open for every man. No problem. By the way, I don't want to be like a Trump making business of this, but I will charge you $10 if you don't mind, because I'm the one who discovered this guy. I have the right, to make a commercial about it. So listen carefully, commercial break. If you like to do suckling for breastfeeding for adult, beautiful women, they are wearing hijab. Then brother, sister, sorry, sister, sorry, shut up, sister. What sister? Crazy me. Sorry, guys, this is a gaffe of Joe Biden. Brothers, sorry, Allahu Akbar. You are all invited for breastfeeding of tits, and the tits will be there too, because he will be the one giving you tickets, all right? So this is Islam, and this gentleman here, he says, what is the problem? He don't know what the problem. What is exactly what the problem?
No, I don't see a logical problem here.
You see,
I don't see a logical
a few minutes ago, my friend, you said to me that will make her, she can uncover herself, correct?
Yeah, we have an exceptional case.
All right. And I showed you the proof. You said to me she is forbidden. I said to you, no, she is not forbidden. And now I show you the proof that will not make her forbidden. Will not make her forbidden.
Exceptional case. It's not a contradiction. It's
But hold on, will not make her forbidden from having sex with her. So what the point? What the point of this exception?
No, it does not. No. Here's the false equivalence that you're making here. You're saying that just because there is a risk of them having sex together, this means that it is now allowed for them to have sex together. This is
no. I'm not saying that. I did not say that. I'm not saying it's allowed. I did not say that. Don't.
No. That's literally what you said. You said it's not forbidden.
I said to you. I showed you a proof. I showed you proof. In the beginning, you disagree. You said it's not true. She is now forbidden for him, so he can enter, and she is not covering herself. So now look what happened. Before he do breastfeeding, the woman was covering herself. Before he do breastfeeding, the man is out of the house. After breastfeeding, now he touch and he play with his boob, and he have to do it in 10 different days, in 10 different time, until he's satisfied. And now he can enter the house anytime. And now she is not uncovered, which means she sit with him as if she's sitting with her husband. She's wearing short clothes, exposing her breast. Already he play with her breast. How that will not invite him for sex?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that now the sex is now allowed. That's not what it means.
It doesn't. There is a risk. You are creating an environment for sex. You just brought the cable guy. He entered your house. She gave him her breast, and now anytime you enter the house, you find your wife. There's a guy in her lap sucking her breast. You cannot even question what she's doing because she's allowed.
Yeah, so how exactly does this prove?
All right, my friend. I cannot stay for long. Thank you very much for calling. It's already middle of the night for me. Feel free to call me tomorrow again or the day after if I go. And thank you for joining us. All right?
Okay.
All right.
The long debate, very, very interesting long debate. How can a religion survive on excuses? Every question Christian Prince asked was simple, direct, but every answer from the Muslims came with the same pattern. Delay, deflect, or deny. Let's start with the Sabi'in story. The Quran says they'll go to heaven along with Jews and Christians, even though they worship stars. So Christian Prince asked, why? And the Muslim lady just said, you need to read the full chapter. That's the classic defense. When something doesn't make sense, just say context. But reading the whole chapter doesn't erase the problem. How can the Quran says only Islam is accepted, then guarantee paradise to those outside it? That's not revelation. That's contradiction. Then we heard about Moses and Adam arguing in paradise. And honestly, that one is really laughable. Really, something that funny. Two prophets, thousands of years apart, blaming each other for sin. If that's divine wisdom, it sounds a lot more like a folklore than faith. And it kept getting worse. The Quran says, Allah guides whom He wills and misguides whom He wills. So let me get this straight. Allah decides who goes wrong, then punishes them for it. That's not guidance, that's control. And it's like programming some people to fail, then claiming they choose it. Then came the story of Dhul-Qarnayn and the sun setting in a muddy spring. The Muslim said, it appeared to him. But the Quran doesn't say that. Allah is the one narrating, not the traveler, not the one having a journey. He is describing the view. So, if Allah says the sun sets in muddy water, we have a scientific problem. But instead of admitting it, they invent new meanings every time. And the goat story, that's the one that really says it all. Aisha said, a goat ate verses about stoning and breastfeeding. And instead of facing that embarrassment, they said it was abrogated, not ruled, abrogated by a goat. How can a divine book depend on livestock for its editing process? That's the heart of it. Islam doesn't survive on truth, it survives on explanations. When something doesn't fit, they don't question the book, they question your understanding. Every error becomes metaphor, every contradictions become wisdom. It's not faith, it's just maintenance. But Jesus didn't need maintenance. He never said, I'll replace my words with something better. He said, heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. That's the kind of confidence that we need. That's the kind of confidence that we need to know. That's something the Quran is, lacking. And that's why we should believe the Bible. Because truth doesn't, need a repairman. It stands on its own, consistent, complete, and alive. Islam keeps rewriting its story. Jesus finished his story. That's my honest opinion on this long debate. God bless you all, my dear friends. I'm hoping that our brother Muslims will, make a choice, an honest choice. So, my dear friends, stay in truth, stay in the word, and as always, my advice, all our Muslim brothers, always believe the word of God, believe in the Bible. That's all. And my friends, see you in the next debate. God bless you all.